why we must fight the Islamic agenda. Here's why. I believe the Islamic agenda is the people during the last days that the Antichrist is going to be using to enforce the mark of the beast on people. I believe these are the same people that he's going to use to come after the believers of Christ, to execute them if they don't receive the mark. Because if you think about these Islamic radical people, they are violent. These people are violent. And I'm not talking about the peaceful Muslims because I know a lot of peaceful Muslims. I'm not talking about them. Matter of fact, they are against the radical Islamic agenda. So I'm not talking about them because I know some people are like, oh, it's peaceful. I'm not talking about them guys. I'm talking about the radical ones. These are the same people that's coming to take over every nation. If you pay attention to look at a lot of immigration in other countries, the countries are collapsing. These Islamic people are taking over the whole country. They get in a position of power. Look at Zoro Madani. They just elected an immigrant as a mayor of the biggest city in America. And it's like it shows you right there. Like New York City is doomed. It's like, man, it's like you see what they going through, and you see what London has failed, the United Kingdom has failed. Now they talking about getting people to get digital IDs now. And if you can't buy or sell or do nothing without the digital ID in the UK. So it shows you that the United States will be next. And if we don't take heed to what's going on, it's going to be too late. They're going to get in position of power. They're going to enforce the Sharia law and the Quran on you. And they're going to control your life because you voted them in power. You didn't do your own research. We can't just let anybody into our country. I feel like that we should start screening people's belief systems, seeing what they believe in, because we were Jesus in the United States. Our country was built on the foundation of the Father in heaven. These people come with their own agenda. They're not trying to follow the American Constitution. They're trying to overthrow the American Constitution. They're trying to establish their own constitution with a religious document. They don't care. They're not trying to fit in. They're not trying to be a part of our society. These people are trying to take over our society. They're trying to control our lives. They're trying to dictate whatever we do. And it's sad that people can't see that. We can't continue to defend people that comes from across the country, from other countries, illegally, and just say, okay, it's cool. No, it's not cool. If we just let these people just come in and do what they want to do, you're not going to be able to go to the store wherever you want to. You're not the things, the comfortable life that you do have, the cushion life, you're not going to have it no more. Because these people come from other countries, they come with resentment, anger, hatred, and they mad at you because you got it and they don't. And they want to take it from you. They feel like whatever you got should be theirs without no work required. They thinking that they should have everything you have without that you worked your butt off for. They thinking they should have it for free. Now imagine that mentality. Imagine you letting somebody in your house, a stranger, without asking them where they come from, what is their purpose, what do they believe in, and you just let them stay with you and your children and your family in your house, and you don't even know them. You don't even attempt to even ask them questions. You just let them in. Oh, yeah, the same comfort and resources that's yours, you let them get it for free. And they just take over your whole household overnight and just slaughter you and your whole family in y'all sleep and just take everything you got. Come on, guys. We got to be smarter than that. That's the same thing. That's my little analogy of what's going on in America. They're going to take everything we got and they're going to slit our throats. They're going to replace us. Can you understand that? They're going to get rid of us. It's not a game. This is not the time to be carnal-minded. This is the time you have to put the full armor of the Father in heaven on. This ain't no time to be playing no dang on game, man. These people are coming to take over. They ain't trying to fit in our way of life. They don't believe in the way of life we believe in. They different from us. And I see people on the news every day to fight ICE to get these illegal criminals out of our country. Why are American citizens fighting ICE to protect them and their families? I don't get it. And then during the government shutdown, when the government shutdown came, everybody started losing their freaking minds. And that automatically opened my eyes up like, there's going to be a lot of people did not imagine that's going to be bowing down to Satan, taking the mark of the beast, worshiping them. And it just blows my mind to see that. I was like, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to panic, that's going to bow down and take the mark of the beast. I'm talking about trillions of people. And it's sad to see. And that's why I'm speaking out against it. Because it's sad to see, and I don't want you to be a part of it. I could be doing something else with my time. Instead, I decide to spend my time speaking to you. To bring you back to Jesus into repentance. Where you can come back to the Father in heaven. I could be doing something else with my time. They don't watch my videos, no way. But hell with it. I still do the videos. Because who knows? Who might see the video? That's what keeps me going. Because all I need is one person. I'm not trying to save 1,000 people. I'm not trying to save millions of people. Because it ain't going to happen. I know that. People are in their feelings. They so carnal-minded. They so blind out of everything. They stuck in their own ways. And then ain't nothing that I can tell them or do for them to talk them out of it. Ain't nothing I can do. But I still come on here and try. Even though it's not going to work. We can't be stupid. We can't let Satan come in and take over. We can't lose. We can't just get defeated easily. We have to fight until Jesus comes back. We can't be sitting around church people, holy people. I'm talking to you. We can't just be sitting around going to church, sitting in church, hiding in church, but we ain't taking action in the world. We're not getting involved in nothing. We just sitting in the church, listening to our feelings being catered to about the same motherfucker, and excuse my language, but I'm passionate because I care. And we don't even know if this preacher is going down the right road. But we sitting here soaking up all the things that this guy's saying. And he could be leading us to our own destruction. We have to do our own research for ourselves. We can't follow nobody. Don't follow me. Don't follow no pastor. Don't follow no one. Follow Jesus. Do your own research. Research the kingdom for yourself. That way you won't be deceived by no one. This is what I want you to do.